Hi there, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Wednesday, it is October the 1st. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic.
Oh, yeah, October the 1st, that's right. Right, well, hey, Thanksgiving can't be very far away, and
It's like 2 weeks, I think.
the leaves are beautiful up north, so if you're heading away this weekend, the forecast isn't very good, is it?
It's not great.
No.
It's not a complete
Right,
washout.
okay.
We're going to have all those details.
You sure?
Today, we are looking at fairly mild conditions to start us off. We're looking at 15 degrees for the city of Toronto, 14 through Hamilton. We're looking at 13 in Newmarket.
A bit of mist. You might see a little fog in some areas right now, but not too bad.
Yeah, we don't have any fog advisories issued as of yet, but as we know from a couple of days ago, they could certainly be issued in the next couple of hours as the moisture just continues to develop. No fog on your cameras yet?
Not that I've seen. I did a little cursory check around. I see construction. Things are slow in a number of areas. I'll show you that coming up.
All right, well, yesterday was kind of a gloomy, everywhere. Those little tiny ones, you know, the ones that cluster in flies. What are they called, Tom? Tom will know for sure. And mosquitoes, they were everywhere. It was awful. All right, I'll talk about the long range coming up, but first, Tom, what are those bugs called? The little tiny ones?
They're called cluster flies.
Cluster flies. I hate them. All right, not a bad day today. Mix of sun and cloud. We could see a few isolated showers here and there, but for the most part, a decent forecast. Tomorrow looks good. We've got sunshine in the forecast, but then we've got a Colorado low that is literally, in my opinion, going to bring fall through the lower Great Lakes. It's going to bring with it a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and the potential is there for some isolated thunderstorms into the weekend. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Wednesday. We made it to midweek. It's October 1st, beginning of a new month. I'm Emily Vukovic.
I smell beer and I smell Oktoberfest sausages. You know why? Because it's October. And what happens in October?
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest in Kitchener. Yes. I'm Tom Reynolds, by the way, and so far we have a few delays out there.
All right, well, let's take a look at our current temperatures. We're mild right now. I remember when my husband was working in Kitchener at the radio station there, and as his initiation on his first year, he had to actually dress up in the full
Lederhosen and all the rest?
like the socks and the hat and the whole bit like the tights.
Can he yodel?
I think after a few cocktails, maybe.
Most people can.
I think so. It was a good time regardless, so I know people in Kitchener are probably gearing up for it already.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Getting prepped for Oktoberfest.
All right, well, we did see a fairly misty meters. Hamilton was closer to 6, so not epic amounts of rain, just enough to kind of make things a bit gloomy. Get into the weekend in just a moment, but first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Not a bad day today. We are going to see quite a bit of cloud cover, but we'll see peaks of sun this afternoon. Temperatures still staying quite mild. Tomorrow, not a bad day. Southerly flow ahead of this cold front. This is a Colorado low that is going to be bringing us a typical fall-like system. In my opinion, this is when fall arrives throughout southern Ontario. We are going to see a lot of wind. Winds are going to be gusting by Friday morning up to 60 kilometers an hour. Rain develops in the afternoon, looking at about 20 millimeters for the city of Toronto. Could see a few embedded thunderstorms, scattered showers, and lake effect showers. I know it's getting close to winter when we start talking about that. Throughout the day on Saturday and even Sunday, we may see a few isolated showers. Temperatures are going to drop dramatically behind the cold front. We're only looking at 14 degrees for Saturday. Well, be ready for a little bit of fog this morning. There's a lot of moisture in the air left over from yesterday's rain, so we could be dealing with some pretty dense fog patches. We don't have any fog advisories in place right now, but patchy fog, especially throughout the southwest, is going to be quite likely throughout the morning hours. Today, after the fog burns off, not a bad day. We will see quite a bit of cloud cover, but sunshine peeking here and there throughout the afternoon. And temperatures are going to be mild, 19 feeling like 23. Tomorrow, a good day. We're right in this warm sector of this next system, so temperatures are going to be into the low 20s, feeling more like the high 20s when you factor in some humidity. And then we've got this Colorado low on the way. In my opinion, this is what's bringing fall to southern Ontario. About 20 millimeters of rain expected in the morning. The winds are going to be gusting upwards of about 60 to 70 kilometers an hour. And then, to top it all off, we're going to be dealing with lake effect showers over the weekend and much cooler temperature values. We're going to go from 21 feeling like 25 tomorrow, 22 feeling like 28 for Friday, to only 14 degrees for Saturday, and on Sunday dropping down to 12 but seeing a little bit more sunshine. Kevin, I don't think you're supposed to go in there and steal the fish.
Not really.
No?
No. Oh, well.
Thanks, Kevin. Maybe he's going to go to the fish and chip stand
Oh,
there.
baby.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks for joining us. It's Wednesday. It is October the 1st. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. We got some problems out on the 401 crash just at Dixon Martin Grove. So that's going to mess you up. You're heading past Pearson, trying to get into downtown. It could be an issue there.
Well, it has been gray and gloomy. It serves me right for going for a walk in the woods in this type of weather. It's my own fault. I should have known better. All right, we'll talk about the weekend forecast. If you do have any outdoor activities planned, grab a sweater, maybe a jacket, maybe a toque. We'll talk about that in a moment, but first, here's Tom. Not a bad day today, as Kevin was mentioning earlier. We could see some fog patches this morning, but as they burn off, we may see a little bit of sunshine, quite a bit of cloud cover today, just some lingering moisture and instability in the area. Could see a few showers down towards Hamilton as well. We do have a beautiful day tomorrow. We've got sunshine and warm temperatures because we're sitting right into the warm sector of this Colorado low that, in my opinion, is going to bring fall to southern Ontario. We're looking at about 20 millimeters of rain, winds gusting to 60, 70 kilometers an hour, and that cold front is going to do some serious damage to our temperatures. By Saturday, we're only looking at a daytime high of 14 degrees. Thanks, Kevin. Well, we are dealing with some fog patches throughout the morning hours that could intensify before it burns off. We do have a nice day ahead of us. We'll see a mix of sun and cloud, mostly cloud cover, but it's not going to be as wet as it was yesterday or as muggy. It's going to be hot tomorrow, and then we've got a Colorado low on the way for Friday. More on that coming up. Hi there, good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Wednesday, it is October the 1st, and it certainly looks and feels a lot like fall. Yesterday was kind of a gloomy, damp, muggy fall day. I agree 100%. Fall is one of my most favorite times of year as well. Well, besides summer. Fall comes at a close second, literally. We've got a decent day today, a mix of sun and cloud, more cloud cover than sun, and temperatures are going to be mild. Tomorrow, not a bad day. We are going to be sitting right into this warm sector of this next system. This Colorado low is really going to bring in some fall-like weather. We have got a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and temperatures cooling dramatically behind this cold front just in time for the weekend. Here's Tom now with an update on traffic. That's what we figured you meant. That's why I said you're probably just going to go to the fish and chip truck and, purchase it there. All right, a foggy start to the day through many areas, and we could expect to see this fog get worse before it gets better. So keep that in mind as you're just getting ready this morning. Not a bad day today. Mix of sun and cloud, more cloud than sun. And then we've got a nice day tomorrow with some sunshine. We're in the warm sector of this Colorado low that is certainly going to bring fall-like conditions, rain, wind, and colder temperatures by the weekend. Before you head out the door on your way to grab breakfast, maybe you should grab an umbrella first if you're down through the Hamilton area. We could see some scattered showers throughout the morning hours, tapering off by the afternoon. Toronto, 15 degrees, overcast. Newmarket and Barrie could experience just a little bit of sunshine, 14 degrees. It's staying fairly mild to our south, London at 13 degrees, 10 through Windsor, and equally mild to the east, 12 degrees in Kingston for the morning. Okay, I'm totally going to age myself here. Thanks, Kevin. Do you remember the Sesame Street episode where Ernie and Bert are sitting in a rowboat and Ernie is trying to fish? So Bert's trying to fish and he can't get anything, and Ernie's going, here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Yeah,
and they just jump into the boat.
I remember that.
That's what I was picturing just there, those salmon jumping over the thing.
Mm-hmm. And just catch them in midair. Well, maybe Kevin can do that. Bring us back a nice fresh salmon.
That's just what I was thinking, Ernie and Bert. You can tell I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah, well, yes, that was a long time ago,
it was,
by the way.
Yeah, she's watching the clips on YouTube.
Is she?
She is. She likes Ernie and Bert.
Okay.
Enjoy today and tomorrow because as far as I'm concerned, this is our last hurrah. Fall arrives on Friday. I know it's already technically fall, but I'll explain what I'm talking about in just a minute. First, here's Tom with traffic. Well, we are going to be seeing a little bit of sunshine today, mostly cloud cover, and we could see a few isolated showers through the Hamilton area, but not a bad day overall. Clearing through the overnight southerly wind, giving us a warm day tomorrow, feeling more like 25 when you factor in the humidity. And then comes the Colorado low. Now, this is why I'm saying this is what's going to bring fall to our region, is because we've got a lot of wind, up to 60 kilometers an hour in the morning on Friday. Rain, up to 20 millimeters throughout the day and into the weekend. Lake effect showers and much cooler temperatures. Look at the temperature drop off. By Saturday, only a high of 14. Well, our forecast looks pretty decent for today and into tomorrow. Today, some areas like Hamilton could see a few isolated showers, but for the most part, a variable day, more cloud than sun, but temperatures are going to be quite comfortable. Tomorrow, we're going to sit quite nicely into that warm sector before this Colorado low reaches us on Friday afternoon. Now, the winds are going to start to pick up Friday morning. We're looking at wind gusts up to about 60 kilometers an hour around 10 a.m. And then this system is going to drop about 20 millimeters of rain through much of the GTA. Areas a little bit further north, right underneath the center of the low, could see heavier amounts. We're looking at 40 to 70 millimeters of rain. The cold front is going to drop our temperatures dramatically, and then we could be dealing with some lake effect showers for Saturday and into Sunday. So we do have warm temperatures today and into tomorrow, and then Friday. There's the system, and then look at the temperature contrast for Saturday, a high of 14. That would be tasty.
Yeah, it would be. Kevin's going to do some fish calling later on.
Here, fishy,
Here,
fishy,
fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, he is.
I've got that in your head now, that Sesame Street clip. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You almost disappear in these trees, by the way.
Oh, because of my dress?
Yes.
That's the whole point. It's all about camouflage
camouflage,
today.
yeah.
All right, today we do have the potential for some fog. The calm before the storm. Colorado low moves in on Friday, brings fall to the area. Details just ahead, but first, here's Tom. All right, well, we are going to see a variable sky today, a mix of sun and cloud. Places like Hamilton could pick up an isolated shower, but for the most part, a decent day. We do have lots of sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. We're into the warm sector of this system. It is going to approach throughout the day on Thursday over the lower Great Lakes, and we're going to really start to feel the impact of it on Friday morning. This Colorado low could give us wind gusts up to about 60 kilometers an hour, drop about 20 millimeters of rain, give us lake effect showers, and then literally damage our temperatures. That's exactly what's going to happen throughout the day on Friday, overnight into Saturday. We're not looking at the most fantastic weekend, but it is not going to be a complete washout. If you are planning outdoor activities, make sure you grab a jacket. We're only going to see a daytime high of 13 for Saturday. Fog patches could be an issue this morning. I know Tom was mentioning that some buses were canceled down towards the Chatham-Kent area. So just be mindful that we could see some patchy fog. It might get worse before it gets better. Now, we are going to see some sunshine throughout the day today. Mostly a cloudy afternoon, but peaks of sun here and there. And then tonight we clear out. We'll see some nice sunshine throughout the day tomorrow. Temperatures will be mild. We'll be in that warm sector as this Colorado low approaches. We are going to be seeing a lot of wind, rain, and cooler temperatures behind this cold front for Friday into Saturday. Saturday, only a daytime high of 13 degrees with lake effect showers. All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Live on location. He always gets to do the best stuff, doesn't he?
It really is fascinating to watch those fish swim upstream. It really is. If you ever,
They're strong.
Well, they're strong. They keep on going, and it's just amazing, really.
Well, they got to get the job done,
They got to
right?
get the job done. Lay those eggs.
All right, well, today we do have a little bit of fog to be concerned about. This is kind of our last hurrah today and into tomorrow, because come the weekend, it is certainly going to feel like fall. Details just ahead. First, here's Tom. Well, we are going to see a mix of sun and cloud today. More cloud than sun, unfortunately. Some areas could see a few isolated showers. I know Hamilton was reporting light mist and some fog earlier. We are going to see conditions improve throughout the day and into tomorrow. Clearing trend, high pressure in place. Tomorrow is going to be sunny and mild. And it's just really setting us up for the Colorado low that's going to be moving in on Friday. Now, Friday morning, the winds will really start to pick up, and then by the afternoon, there's the rain. Winds gusting to 60, rain about 20 millimeters, and we're going to see a drop in temperatures dramatically over the weekend. Saturday, a high of 13. It's a foggy start to the day for many commuters. We've been seeing dense fog patches, especially to the southwest. That will eventually burn off throughout the day today. We'll see a little bit of sunshine, more cloud cover, scattered showers in some areas. Hamilton's already reported some light mist and fog. We are going to be warming up tomorrow as we get into this warm sector for this Colorado low that will be really affecting us throughout the day on Friday. So be mindful. The winds are going to be gusting up to about 60 kilometers an hour. It is going to be muggy, feeling closer to 30 when you factor in the humidity. 20 millimeters of rain is possible with this system, including the lake effect showers that we have potentially could see over the weekend. And then that cold front, the cold front is really going to cool down our temperatures. We're going from 24 on Friday to 13 on Saturday and 12 degrees on Sunday. Oh, it's so fun. Thanks so much, Kevin. It is certainly a sight to see, apparently. Now, I've never experienced it firsthand. Mm-hmm. I don't generally go to watch fish.
Well, you know, they're fascinating to watch because they just go and go and go, and they finally get up through the river, and it's just fascinating to watch.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the kids love it.
I bet they do.
And the fishermen do particularly love it.
Yeah, I guess they do, eh? It's
They
probably
do.
easier to catch a fish.
Well, it's flying through the air. Yes.
You can just catch it with your hands.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Easy,
no
schmeezy.
problem.
Yeah.
Your full weekend forecast in just a moment, but first, Tom, what's going on the roads?
Well, the roads. Oh, somebody's driving behind you there.
I have to work with that every day. I know you're sitting home thinking, oh, you poor thing. All right, we do have a little bit of sunshine throughout the day today, more cloud cover than sun, and temperatures are going to be fairly mild. We really do warm up throughout the day tomorrow, however, in anticipation of this Colorado low that will be bringing in some very muggy conditions for Friday, feeling closer to 30 with the humidity. Very strong winds, quite a bit of rain, lake effect showers, and a sharp drop in temperatures behind the cold front for the weekend.
Here, fishy.
Here, fishy.
That's okay, Kevin. You're making us both feel old.
You kissed a fish.
I did. It's how you become an honorary Newfoundlander.
It's called Screeched in?
It's being, yeah, you get screeched in. You have to be in cold water. You got to kiss a fish. You got to take a shot of some really strong
Whatever
booze.
it is. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a certificate and everything.
I bet you do.
We've got some fog in the area today. It is dense in some communities. We have a very strong low pressure on the way for Friday. I'll talk about that in a minute, but first, here's Tom. Not great, but not awful. If that makes any sense. We've got a little bit of sunshine for today, mostly this afternoon, and it's going to be a fairly overcast but mild day. Tomorrow, more in the way of sunshine, and we really start to heat up. This southerly flow ahead of this cold front is really going to give us some muggy conditions. So by Friday, we're actually going to feel like the low 30s when you factor in the humidity, but it's going to be very windy. Winds picking up to about 60 kilometers an hour through the morning hours. Rain develops in the afternoon, and behind the cold front, temperatures dropping dramatically. A high of 13 for Saturday. Thanks, Tom. Well, we are going to be seeing a mix of sun and cloud throughout the day today. More cloud than sun. A couple of areas have already reported a few isolated showers, like down towards the Hamilton area. Clearing through the overnight, more sunshine throughout the day tomorrow, and mild temperatures, but just setting us up for the Colorado low that's going to be moving in through our region by Friday morning. Now, the wind is really going to start to pick up. Rain develops in the afternoon, 20 millimeters quite possible, and then we're going to be dealing with lake effect showers over the weekend and much cooler temperatures. So we're going to go from 21 and sunny tomorrow, 24 with rain for Friday. It's going to be hot, muggy, sticky in that warm sector, and then temperatures dropping significantly behind that cold front, only a daytime high of 13 with lake effect showers for Saturday. Before you head out the door on your way to grab breakfast, maybe you should grab an umbrella first if you're down through the Hamilton area. We could see some scattered showers throughout the morning hours, tapering off by the afternoon. Toronto, 15 degrees, overcast. Newmarket and Barrie could experience just a little bit of sunshine, 14 degrees. It's staying fairly mild to our south, London at 13 degrees, 10 through Windsor, and equally mild to the east, 12 degrees in Kingston for the morning. Hi there, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Wednesday, it is October the 1st, and it certainly looks and feels a lot more like fall, especially when you see the salmon run, which is exactly where we join Kevin Yardy's live at the Humber River. And Kevin, how many fish do you think you've seen so far? Kevin, you and I are on the same page this morning. It's all about that Sesame Street skit where Bert and Ernie are sitting in the boat and Bert can't catch a fish and Ernie just says, "Here, fishy, fishy," and they jump into the boat. You've been reminding me of it all morning long. Well, we did see some gloomy conditions and some fog and light mist. The rest of the day, like Kevin was mentioning, more overcast conditions and sunshine. Temperatures are going to be mild. Tomorrow, even warmer. And then we've got the approach of this Colorado low that is going to bring in a lot of muggy air from the United States. We're going to start to see our temperatures rise to about mid-20s and feel more like the low 30s with humidex values for Friday. Very, very gusty southerly wind in the morning hours. Rain develops in the afternoon. We're looking at about 20 millimeters. The winds could be gusting up to about 60 kilometers an hour. And then the cold front moves through. We're going to see some lake effect showers over the weekend, but that cold front is certainly going to do a number to our temperatures. We're looking at 21 for tomorrow, 24 for Friday, and then Saturday we drop to 13 degrees. Sunday, only seeing a daytime high of 12. We do have some showers for the beginning of next week, but temperatures do rebound slightly. So by midweek on Wednesday, we're looking at 17 with a little bit of sunshine. Hi there. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Wednesday. It is October the 1st. Welcome to fall. The leaves are changing. We've seen some gloomy conditions. Thanks, Jacqueline. Well, we are going to be seeing a little bit of sunshine throughout the day today. Not as much as we will see cloud cover, however. It's actually going to be quite sticky. We're going to see a lot of humidity coming up from the south as this Colorado low approaches for the end of the week. So by Friday, it's actually going to feel closer to 30 when you factor in the humidity. The winds are really going to start to pick up Friday morning. We're going to see gusts up to about 60 kilometers an hour. With this system, we're anticipating about 20 millimeters of rain for the city of Toronto, and that's including the lake effect showers we will see over the weekend. Now, this system is going to bring rain and wind and a very sharp cold front that is going to drop our temperatures dramatically. We're looking at 24, feeling like 30 for Friday, but then Saturday dropping to 13 degrees, and Sunday only seeing a daytime high of 12. Good morning. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Wednesday. It is October the 1st. You're watching the Weather Network, and they're back. Do you remember the previous season of Storm Hunters? Yes, it was thrilling, and now they are back with all new episodes, Storm Hunters Into the Core, with meteorologist Jacqueline Whittle and storm hunter Mark Robinson. Here's a little preview of what you're going to see. All right, don't miss it. Set your PVR if you're not going to be home. It's at 7 and 10 p.m. tonight. All right, we saw some gloomy and kind of gray weather yesterday. Our last kick at the can when it comes to these warm temperatures, in my opinion, because we do have a Colorado low that will approach by the end of the week. So tomorrow we are going to be milder because we're going to be in the warm sector of the system. So we've got that nice warm southerly flow. Now the winds are really going to start to pick up on Friday morning. We could see some gusts up to about 60 kilometers an hour. Rain develops in the afternoon. About 20 millimeters is quite possible. And this is going to include the lake effect showers that we're going to see for Saturday and even into Sunday. Temperatures are going to be affected dramatically by this system. We're going to go from 21 tomorrow with tons of sun to 24 on Friday, feeling like 30, so very, very muggy with that warm southerly flow, to 13 degrees on Saturday. Big cool down. Sunday, we're only going to see a daytime high of 12. In terms of the weekend, it looks as though Sunday might be the better day weather-wise. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's October the 1st. We have been talking about fall-like conditions, and that is exactly what we've been seeing these last few days. We went from summer to fall literally in 24 hours. Damp, it was humid, it was kind of muggy, it wasn't a great day to be out and about. Today, much drier, but not a lot of sunshine. We joined Kevin Yard. He is on the Hummer River, beside it, watching some salmon run. No, I didn't know that. Thanks, Kevin. All right, we are going to be seeing a little bit of sunshine this afternoon, maybe. As you saw, it's still pretty overcast. We do have an approaching Colorado low that is going to bring in warmer temperatures because we have that warm southerly flow. The winds are really going to start to pick up throughout the morning hours on Friday, the rain developing by the afternoon. And that cold front, it is going to do some serious damage to our temperatures. We've got winds that could potentially gust up to about 60 kilometers an hour. And once the main system pushes through, those winds are going to be coming in from a northwesterly direction instead of a southerly direction. So there's our dramatic drop in temperatures. We could see about 20 millimeters of rain for the system, and that includes some lake effect rain over the weekend. 24 for Friday, feeling like 30, dropping to only 13 degrees for Saturday and a high of 12 for Sunday. Amazingly, frighteningly cool. Wow, good for you, George. I don't think I'd be that brave at all ever in my entire life. Now that we've got that established, I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. It is October the 1st, and we'll take you to somewhere that's adventurous, but just not in the same way. Kevin Yard joins us by the Humber River, and he's watching some salmon run upstream. Kevin, how's it going? All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, that's right. We're going to see fairly overcast conditions throughout the day today. We might see a peak of sun here and there in the afternoon, but we do start to clear out through the overnight. We'll see more in the way of sunshine tomorrow, and temperatures will be warming up in anticipation of this Colorado low that's going to be pushing in for Friday. So tomorrow we do have sunshine in the forecast, and then the winds are really going to start to pick up overnight and into Friday morning. Rain develops by the afternoon. Cold front comes through. We're going to see lake effect showers and a dramatic decrease in temperatures by Saturday, only a daytime high of 13 degrees. Thanks, Kim. So much fun. I love those dogs. My dog would love to do the exact same thing. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Wednesday. It is October the 1st, and it is a fairly decent day throughout southern Ontario. We are going to be seeing a little bit of cloud cover, potential for a few isolated showers. better. We've got high pressure moving in place for one day, and it is going to be warm. We're going to start to see some really muggy conditions work their way in through southern Ontario ahead of this cold front. Now, this Colorado low is going to bring intense winds through the GTA. We're looking at 60 kilometers an hour, dropping about 20 millimeters of rain, and that is including the lake effect showers that we're going to be seeing over the weekend, so for Saturday and Sunday. The cold front is going to dramatically change our temperatures. We have been at or slightly above seasonal. By Friday, we're looking at 24. Feeling like 30. Really, really muggy. It's going to be a very warm southerly wind. Well, behind that cold front, the wind shift. We're going to see a massive cool down. By Saturday, only a daytime high of 13. Even Whitehorse can have a tough time dealing with winter weather. We'll tell you how the city is coping with an early fall snow.